If you're a man over 40 and still dressing the same way you did in your 30s, you're making a critical mistake that's aging you faster than you realize. Look, I get it. Nobody wants to admit they need a style upgrade. But here's the harsh truth. While you've been successful in your career, built a life, gained experience, your summer wardrobe has been working against you. Every baggy short, every oversized polo, every comfortable choice has been sending the wrong message. The difference between men who command respect and men who fade into the background isn't money, or genetics, or luck. It's knowing exactly how to dress for the man they've become. In this video, I'm going to show you the 4 critical upgrades that separate distinguished gentlemen from guys who've given up. And I guarantee, once you see these mistakes, you'll spot them everywhere. But first, let me tell you about the biggest style disaster I see every single weekend. Every Saturday, I see the same tragic scene. Successful men, guys who run companies, close million-dollar deals, command boardrooms, walking around in shorts that make them look like they've completely given up on themselves. The mistake? Shorts that hit at or below the knee. And I'm not talking about a little long. I'm talking about full-blown dad at a backyard barbecue length that's destroying your proportions and adding years to your appearance. Here's what those long, baggy shorts are actually doing to you. They're making your legs look shorter, your torso look longer, and your entire silhouette look undefined. You look like you're wearing your teenage son's hand-me-downs. The fix is simple, but it's going to feel radical. 7-inch inseam. Maximum. That means your shorts end above your knee, not on it. I know it feels weird if you've been hiding behind knee-length shorts for 20 years. But here's what happens when you make this one change. Your legs look longer, your proportions improve dramatically, and suddenly you look like a man who actually cares about his appearance. But length is just the beginning. The fit has to be right too. Your shorts should sit at your natural waist. That's where your body bends when you lean sideways, not down on your hips like you're still in college. Slim, straight cut that follows the line of your leg without being tight. Quick question. If you're still wearing shorts that hit your knee or below, drop a guilty in the comments. Trust me, you're not alone. Half the guys watching this are probably wearing them right now. And here's the color mistake that's making everything worse. Those safe, khaki, and beige shorts that every guy defaults to, they're actually making you look washed out and forgettable. Instead, go with navy. It's the most versatile color in menswear. Stone gray, olive green, colors that have presence without trying too hard. Cotton with about 2% stretch for comfort, but not so much that they lose their shape after one wear. But getting your shorts right is only half the battle, because what you wear on top can make or break everything. Here's the brutal truth about summer shirts. Most men over 40 are wearing the fashion equivalent of camouflage. They're choosing shirts that make them disappear instead of stand out. The biggest mistake I see? Oversized, shapeless polos and graphic tees that scream, "I've given up on looking good." These shirts are doing absolutely nothing for you. In fact, they're actively working against you, making you look older, less successful, and completely out of touch. But here's the shirt strategy that changes everything. Structured pieces that actually fit your body and frame your presence. Open collar linen shirts in light blue, soft white, or sage green. But the collar has to stand up and frame your face. If it's laying flat against the shirt, you look sloppy. Structured polos with collars that keep their shape in fabric that doesn't cling to every curve of your stomach. Short sleeve button downs in lightweight cotton. The fit rules are non-negotiable. Shoulder seam hits exactly where your shoulder ends. The body follows your torso without hugging it. And the length works for how you plan to wear it. Here's a detail that instantly separates men who know what they're doing from men who don't. If you're wearing a button down, unbutton exactly 2 buttons. Not 1. That looks uptight. Not 3. That's trying too hard. 2 buttons is the sweet spot that works for any age. By the way, if you've ever tried on a linen shirt but felt weird about it, let me know in the comments. I felt the same way at first. But once you understand how to choose the right collar and fit, it's a complete game changer. But even with the perfect shirt, you can still blow it completely with this next mistake. Most guys think summer means bright colors, busy patterns, and fun combinations. But here's what they don't realize. After 40, loud colors and crazy patterns are actually making you look desperate and trying too hard. I see it constantly. Successful men wearing color combinations that would look loud on a college freshman. Bright yellow shirts with khaki shorts. Loud Hawaiian prints. Neon golf polos. These choices are broadcasting one message. I don't understand what's appropriate for my age. Here's the color strategy that actually works. What I call expensive looking neutrals as your foundation. Navy, charcoal, stone gray, soft white should be 70% of your summer wardrobe. Why? They photograph well, they never look dated, and they instantly make you look more sophisticated. Then you add one accent color per outfit. Just one. Sage green, powder blue, dusty rose, cream. Colors that enhance rather than compete with each other. My formula is dead simple. Neutral bottom, complementary top, one interesting detail. Navy shorts, cream linen shirt, brown leather loafers. Stone chinos, powder blue polo, white leather sneakers. The colors work together to create harmony, not chaos. Cool colors, blues, grays, whites, make you look fresh and alert. Warm colors can work, but they're much trickier to pull off without looking washed out. For layering, think lightweight and unstructured. An unstructured blazer can elevate shorts and a polo into dinner-appropriate attire, a lightweight cardigan for evening events. But here's where most guys completely sabotage themselves, and it's in the details they never think about. This is where good becomes great, or where you completely blow everything you've built. I'm talking about the finishing touches that either make you look like a gentleman or expose you as someone who doesn't quite get it. First, eyewear disasters. I see guys wearing wraparound sports sunglasses to dinner, or those cheap gas station glasses that make them look like they're about to operate heavy machinery. Your sunglasses should look classic. Wayfarers, aviators, clean rectangular frames. They should look like they could be expensive, even if they weren't. And please, for the love of all that's holy, no sunglasses on top of your head. You're not a surf instructor from 1985. Second, the footwear catastrophe. Summer doesn't mean flip-flops everywhere or beat-up sneakers that look like they survived a natural disaster. Leather loafers in brown or tan work with everything. Suede boat shoes for casual situations, but they need to be well-made and structured. Clean, minimal leather sneakers in white, cream, or gray. No crazy logos, no chunky soles. Third, your watch choice. In summer, leather straps breathe better than metal. Keep the face clean. Too many complications look busy. Size matters. 38 to 42 millimeters. Anything bigger looks like overcompensation. Here's the thing about these details that goes deeper than just looking good. When a man chooses his watch carefully, polishes his shoes, keeps his sunglasses clean, it's not about showing off. It's about reminding himself that he still matters, that he's still worth the effort. These details are daily reminders of who you've become and who you're still becoming. They separate the men who've given up from the men who are just hitting their stride. Here's the bottom line. Summer style after 40 isn't about following trends or trying to look younger. It's about understanding what works for the man you are now and executing it flawlessly. Start with better fitting shorts that actually flatter your proportions. Add structured shirts that fit your body properly. Choose colors that work together naturally. Pay attention to the details that separate gentlemen from guys. You're not trying to be someone else. You're being the absolute best version of yourself. And that's always worth the effort. If you've ever looked in the mirror and felt like you were slowly disappearing, like the confident man you used to be was fading away, drop a comment that says, "I'm back." I read every single one. And if you want to keep reclaiming the presence and confidence you once had, hit subscribe, because we're building something here. A community of men who refuse to become invisible. Men who understand that how you dress is how you show up in the world. And your best years, they're not behind you. They're just getting started.